Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. His throw incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That's taken on the 25. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you're talking about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in this. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That was a safety blitz by Eric Weddle. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the Surface tablet after this drive. 3 plays, they go backwards. They look like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now Wentz. This will be caught inside the 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Boston Scott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. at their own 34-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So two calls. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Steelers 7.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. On the return, Pascal. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's second down. Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. A deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
That is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain a clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. And if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it's going to be second down. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Daniil Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Connor, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
he's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Daniil Hunter getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Rams take it over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Take it in at the 22. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 40-yard line.
Roethlisberger will throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And nothing but daylight ahead. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 60 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
For the 2-point conversion.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, 55 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happened. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
That's good.
A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
You can feel the effort all.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. So up comes Wentz as he and the guys on offense here will go for 2. Again, it's Wentz. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So Big Ben and the Steelers now down by 2 touchdowns, 2:23 to play. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The end result, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one.
Steelers.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Roethlisberger got to get his guys to the line as quick as he can. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bobby Bell in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And that is incomplete.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Ebron with it over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Goodwin,
from the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move.